Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda if you're new, and yes, my hair is blue now. Today I created this smoky summer date night makeup look using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I haven't really gotten to play with it yet, so I was super excited to get into it. If you would like to see how I created this look and also find out how my eyebrows are doing, please keep watching. So it's been about a week, and I wouldn't say that my eyebrows have grown back. They have started to grow a little bit. Right here you can see that there's hairs growing back in. I would give it another couple weeks or so before I see any real like growth. I mean, people really haven't noticed, and if they have noticed, then they haven't said anything to me. So I mean, who cares? Who cares if you only have half an eyebrow? Anyways, this is what I do to fill them in. I'm gonna start out with my Kat Von D tattoo brow. I'm pretty sure they don't make this anymore since she came out with her newest collection. I like this because the ink sticks to my skin. I like to start out with my eyebrows so I don't have anything down before I put them on. So this is great for that. I'm gonna outline pretty much where the end of my brow is going to be, just lightly. We'll go back and clean it up later so it doesn't have to be too perfect. I do clean it up with concealer, so if I go a little crazy, like you can see I am right now, it doesn't really matter. I forgot to mention, this is in the shade medium brown. After I have the little tail end all drawn on, I'm gonna go in with my lighter shade right here. This is the light brown, and just do the same sort of thing. Just start drawing in little hair stroke. So I wouldn't say that shaving my eyebrows off was a bad experience, but I wouldn't say it was like the greatest either, because like if I wanted to have brows for a day, I'd have to take the time to actually draw it on. But I mean, I wasn't really too worried about that. I don't think I'm redrawing them on any different from how they would normally be either. And that was kind of the goal for me, was to like find a new brow shape. But whatever, maybe I'll give this another try in the future. Right now, I just miss my brows and kind of want them to grow back. Now that we have all the strokes drawn in with our pen, I'm gonna use my old Benefit Brow Zings in medium, and I'm just going in to this powder right here. I'm gonna use this angled Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna kind of go over that. You can see it's like a little shiny where there is no hair. And I'm gonna just kind of dab this on over that. I'm using a very, very, very light hand. So yeah, I don't know if I would ever shave the whole brow off. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I think that like the no brow look is kind of cool, but not for me at this very moment in my life. Now that I have the whole brow pretty much on, before I go in with the gel, I'm gonna take my concealer and just clean it up. I'm gonna use a little bit less than what I normally use because I think I go a little crazy with the concealer sometime. Then I just have this pencil brush that I use for doing this all the time. I don't know what brand it is. I ordered it in like a giant set forever ago. I don't know. It works good. It works good for me. I'm sure any kind of pencil brush would work for you. And I'm just gonna very lightly go in and trace the bottom of my brow. I'm just gonna blend that all down. And I'm just gonna do the same over the top. Little tiny dot, like that much. And again, I'm just going to go over, I like to kind of build up to the line. When I get to the tail right here, I kind of start working the top and the bottom together. And then again, just blending that out. I like to kind of bring it down right here in the front too to kind of stop it. So that's what it looks like right now. Now I'm going to take my Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow Shape and Define Gel in soft brown And I actually really like this brow gel because it's like really tinted. I like using a tinted brow gel because my eyebrows are pretty light compared to the color I fill them in with. And this will just coat them and make them look a lot thicker. And it actually holds them in place. So yeah, that's how I've been doing my brows. You can't see this one, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna do it off camera really quick before I come back to start on the eyes. Overall, I mean, when they're filled in and stuff, it's really hard to tell from far away that I'm missing half my eyebrow. The first day I actually shaved them, I went over to my parents' house and they didn't say anything until I mentioned that I had shaven part of my brow off, so people really can't tell. It was cool. It was a cool experiment, but now I'm ready for them to grow back. All right, I'm going to finish this other brow off camera, then I'll be right back to get started on the eyes. All right, so I'm back. Both brows are on and I'm ready to dive into this palette. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the original one. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it right on my eyelid, and then with this bigger fluffy brush by Real Techniques, I'm gonna blend it out. That's a lot. Okay, I'm actually gonna take, we're gonna share. Going to go into this gorgeous palette. Going to go into the shade right here, Weekender, and I'm just going to pack that all over my lid and blend it up. Now with my M330 that likes to fall apart on me, I'm gonna go into Good Is Gone. It's this shade right here, and I'm going to very lightly tap into it, tap the brush off, and holding the very end of the brush, I'm gonna start swirling it on to my crease. You want to just build it up until you get to the opacity of it, I guess I could say, that you want. With darker shades, I like to go in with a really light hand and build it up, because otherwise I feel like I end up with a crazy harsh line. I also like to do my eyeshadow first before my face makeup because of any fallout. I don't have to worry about touching up my face because I'm just gonna do my whole face afterward. Now, going to take this pencil brush right here. It's the M222 by Morphe, and I'm gonna go into Hellride right here. It's purple, and I'm just going to start working that on the outer edges. Again, with a very light hand, you can build it up. I'm actually packing it on and then blending it out. Now I'm going to go into Jet right here, this black shade, and I'm going to very lightly with the same brush just kind of deepen up this outer corner. I'm going to focus on the very outer corner. I don't want it to be black, I just kind of want to make it a deeper plum and give my eyelid some dimension. Now that we have that deepened up, I'm going to grab a flat brush. I'm just going to use this Luxie 239 brush. It's just a flathead brush, and I'm going to go into Wildheart right here and focus that on the center. It's pretty much the same as Hellride with a little bit of a shimmer and more of a pinky tone to it. Now I'm going to take that Morphe M124, it's just a smaller flat brush, and I'm going to go into the shade right here, Breakaway, the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to just pack that on the inner corner. Blend it into the pink. Alright, so this is what the shadow looks like. Very toned down, very natural. I want to say natural, but I mean it's pink purple. Beautiful, it's beautiful. It's not like over the top, it's very good for everyday wear. I'm going to do the other eye and then the rest of my face off camera before I come back and show you how I'm going to do the bottom lash line. So I will be right back. I'm back and I did my face. I'm ready to do my lower lash line now. I think what I'm gonna do is I wanna bring some of this pinky purple down onto the lower lash line. So this flat brush from Stila, it's the number 34, going to go into Hellride right here and pop that on the center of my lower lash line. And I'm gonna lightly smoke it downwards. Now with the pencil brush that I use to do the upper outer corner, the Morphe M222, I'm gonna go in to jet right here and just do this very, very, very outer corner lightly. I'm gonna dip into Hellride with that brush, and I'm just gonna very lightly go over the black right there so it doesn't look black, it's just darker. Now with the smaller flat brush, the Morphe M124, I'm gonna go into Breakaway again, the same color I used for my inner corner, and I'm gonna just bring that onto the bottom. I like to blend it out too, so it doesn't just end abruptly, and so that inner corner is really glowy. There is the bottom lash line. I'm going to line my upper lid only using this Smashbox Always On Gel eyeliner in Fishnet, and I just want to put a line up there for when I put my false lashes down. I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm going to go in between my lashes to fill those in because I feel like they're not super thick to where they look full, if that makes sense. Now something I like to do is I like to use this Anastasia concealer stick thing. It's an eyeshadow primer and color corrector. It's the Pro Pencil. And I like to actually use this in my lower lash line instead of using a nude eyeliner because I feel like this really sticks in my lash line. I mean my waterline, I don't even know. Now with that flat brush that I used to put the pink on this line, I'm just gonna buff that out because some of the concealer got down in there. Next, what I'm going to do is take my Roller Lash by Benefit and just apply a layer of mascara. So here's the finished eye. I am going to put some false lashes on. It's an optional thing. I think it looks pretty as it is. I'm gonna finish this other eye off camera really quick, throw some false lashes on and a lip, and I will be right back to show you the finished look. So here is the almost finished look. There was one thing I left out because I wanted to show you guys my little hack. So in this palette, there's actually two shades that are really good for highlighting. I'm gonna go into Blaze right here and just put it on my cheeks and I'll show you. It's really good if you want a subtle highlight, nothing too super glowy. And this color Blaze right here actually has like this gorgeous pink undertone. I love this. So if you are traveling with this palette, you really don't need to pack a highlighter because you have one in there. So pretty. I'm going to throw some right under my brow up here. I would recommend using a smaller brush for this. I'm just being lazy. By the way, I don't think I mentioned I'm using the Morphe M501. So here is the completed look. I hope you guys liked this tutorial on this summer date night makeup using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. If you would like to, you can also follow me over on my Instagram. It's at AmandaSliva All of the products I used in this video will be down below. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.